the mic.
Show
the
the
mic.
mic. Yeah.
Did we go live?
We're
Oh,
live.
I'm not hungry enough. I just got done having dinner.
Eat. You can have my last Ferrero Rocher.
ooh.
Ferrero Rocher.
Fancy candies.
Oh,
Should I
love those
send
things.
Jamie
They're so
over?
good.
No, I
I'm
should
not
send
actually
Jamie
giving it up. I'm gonna eat.
What?
Yeah,
I would send Jamie over for that.
it's delicious.
I mean, it might not actually make it here, but I'd try.
That's great. Are there Ferrero Rocher?
The secret discussions of the DOK Wednesday crew. Chocolates.
Hells yeah.
And how big chocolate rules everything.
They do.
Well, at least until about 2035, and when they can no longer make or grow chocolate anymore.
Yes.
Oh, it'll be something else, but still chocolate by then.
Well, no, the plants.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. No,
they're like running out of the ability to generate chocolate.
Yeah.
There will be an artificial substitute. That will still be called chocolate.
And it will be as well received as artificial banana flavoring, which is actually
artificial
based on
banana flavoring.
the
That's
bananas that
cute.
existed
You think
before
the
the Great
human race
Plague
will
of
live till
bananas.
2035? That's cute.
I mean,
I personally like banana flavoring, but a lot of people don't.
eventually,
I do
what
too.
was chocolate will be unknown to anyone, and what is chocolate now will be all they know.
And eventually, all restaurants will be Taco Bell.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
true. You know what they'll probably do?
This is
They'll
fact.
probably just do white chocolate and put brown food coloring in it.
Probably.
That would be
It'll be
disgusting.
chocolate by Brondo.
By Brondo. It's got what plants crave.
Yes.
Oh, God. Who'd have thought that was a future documentary?
Who'd have thought?
I wouldn't
that
have
guy-
guessed it.
Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Who'd
go
have
ahead.
thought we are where we are? Hi, everybody.
Hello,
We're
Whoa.
back. 2 weeks in a row.
Dose.
Yeah.
That's
impressive.
French for two.
It's a new record for the year.
It is, isn't it?
It is a new record for the year.
Kinda is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, we're back doing some SWADE Rifts. We'll have people do character introductions, and then we'll review what happened last time, and then we'll get going. So, Chuck, why don't you start us off?
Hi, I'm Chuck. I am playing Kozel, our Atlantean wizard and a pacifist. I don't hurt people, but I do take control of their bodies and make them leave themselves vulnerable so our hurty friends can hurt them. But I don't hurt them.
Now, I will point one thing out to you, Chuck.
Yeah.
It states very specifically in the vow of pacifism, even the major form, does not apply to undead and supernaturally evil things. So just
That's fair. Okay. It's good to know.
demons and such things, you're like, no, I can put a sword in that. That's fine.
Okay. Good to know.
Anyway, Bert, who you playing?
Hey, I'm like Simon Templeton. I'm a juicer from another dimension that's kind of like this, but not. Half the time I'm like really sharp and really capable. The other half, past the doobie. Yeah.
All right. And then Jeremy, who you got?
Playing Chopper, my battle cat was bred and raised to be like a weapon of war, and then I almost died, and then I got brought back as a cyborg. Now I've got like a crazy sword, and I chop things up, and I have a speaker where my asshole used to be, but I also can't eat or taste anything, and so life is awesome, but also terrible.
These things are all true.
They're all true.
And then Dan, what do you got for us?
I'm Dogger, and I go get the stick.
You go get the stick. You also have a vehicle that you travel around in, right?
I do. It's a large mech that misses things that are very small.
That is true. That is true. All right. So, who remembers what happened last time or what you did last time?
Politics.
Politics. I stayed away from it. I went and got stick. as much as I could.
They
Investigating
really.
the deaths of.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Chuck.
No, I was just gonna say they were really great at defeating those monsters and driving them back. Because we're
Yeah.
supposed to say good stories about.
We talked
people.
about how like the dude's granddaughter. At some point, we were saying she did it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
What'd you have, Bert?
I was saying we're investigating some murders in this town, which we were finally cleared to investigate after they made sure that we didn't have some angle where we were trying to cheat them out of something.
Much suspicion.
Yeah, so we pretty much cleared that it's not the workers doing it, and it's nothing that they unearthed because they've got no problems going back to work. They don't fear the place at all. We met their foreman. The only thing that I kind of, because the picture just that amulet he's wearing, which just stands out in the picture, probably wasn't meant to, but I'm fixated on it now.
Yeah.
Someone's just
Definitely
going to
wants
need to buy Bert's character a turquoise bolo
Well, I
tie.
made sure to get where he bought it from, and I am going to track that down just in case, because I think it's a lead.
What if he's using it to channel his dark powers?
Could be, but pretty affable guy, and he seems to care about his folks as well as getting the job done. But I don't think we've cleared anything else out. We were talking about maybe going to visits around, because we have a perimeter. We kind of see where the attacks are going on. They always happen at night, and they also seem to, unfortunately, only happen when people are alone.
Yeah. The human-sized, or at least average height, it's a group of them. They're using consistent
Axes.
weapons between the group of them. Yeah, axes.
Yeah.
They seem to they all occur within about 5 miles of kind of the construction site, it seems.
Well, some closer though, because when we asked the guys why they were out alone, he just basically said, well, some of them just went off to piss in the dark. So it couldn't have been that far from.
Yeah. Like you said, up to 5 miles.
Yeah.
Yes. That is all accurate information. And then it sounded like you were going to be heading to, since it was almost nighttime, you're going to head to the construction site to check it out, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
where good decisions are made.
Yes. Okay, so we'll pick it up there.
We
With
can all
everybody
take turns
still-
peeing at the same time.
Yes. No. They have to be separate because they only attack when you're alone.
Oh, no, I mean, we all just go off in different directions all at the same time. Because that way, there's no way anything can go wrong.
You can tell me if you're going to split up or not. But first, let me read you some box text.
Ooh.
So the site is fenced in with a large sign that says Future Site of Northern Gun Midwestern Showcase. An artist rendition of the sleek, ultra-modern mall has been marked up with unfamiliar symbols. In addition to the fence, there is a line of police tape and a lone deputy blocking the entrance to the site. Just a lonely deputy sitting there.
No one murders him?
No, they like the sheriff, yes, but not the deputy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
how
that
it
checks
goes.
out. I understand why they did this now.
Okay, what was the name of the foreman?
Silas Green.
Okay. I guess we can introduce ourselves to this guy and just let him
and
know
the-
that Silas said it was okay for us to poke around.
Well, also the sheriff sent word ahead for you to be allowed in. Because you talked to the sheriff first, and she sent word.
Yeah.
She was going to send word on. So, if anybody wants to give me a repair roll,
Oof.
That's a skill I have.
Not it.
that is a skill you have.
I might even say that I'd be good at it if it weren't me rolling it.
Just here we go.
Like I said, some might even say I'd be good at it if
It's
it
a
weren't me
success.
rolling it. It is. It's
Yeah.
barely.
Yep. The hole that has been dug into the ground is definitely big enough to pour the foundation of the building that is pictured. It looks like the right thing. Deputy's like, "Oh, sure, yeah, come on in." Sheriff called ahead. Weren't sure what time you were coming, but I mean, since the attacks have been posting someone out here, but there's really no one but just me out here. So
So they've just been
That
posting
doesn't
you
make
out
sense.
here by yourself with no backup.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
They've
I don't
literally
know.
been attacking people by
nervous, but
themselves.
it's
And then
fine. I haven't been attacked.
When was the last time
There's a
you
conundrum
peed,
here.
though?
It has been a bit.
Was it here or there?
Everywhere.
I mean, there's the porta potties.
Back when I used
right
to be
over
able to, I
there.
used to just pee everywhere. Like, even if I didn't really need to, I'd really push it.
Well,
Me
I mean,
too.
gotta be respectful of Mother Nature, but I suppose no, I never really thought about it that way. Yeah. I could just do it right here in front of y'all.
So, wait, are you the only one posted through the whole night? Or do you have someone that will shift change with you?
No, I'm here all night. I just came on, so.
Huh.
Seems like a
I start looking over him to see if he's got a name badge on that says like sacrificial lamb or anything like that.
Is he wearing a red uniform by chance?
oh.
He is not wearing a red uniform. No, no. He's like I've been here the last couple of nights. It's been fine. I mean, I haven't seen anything weird or out of the ordinary.
When was the last murder?
Probably about 2 days ago.
So was that before or after he started his shifts out here? Probably after, I guess.
Yeah, it was after. But I mean, they've had someone out here just keeping an eye on things for a while. So.
Okay.
But what you're saying is since they posted him out here, there haven't been more murders, right?
Yeah.
He's the murderer. No.
That or Superman. It's hard to tell.
The case is solved.
All right. So yeah, he'll let you in.
Okay.
And you can see that there are excavators and other machinery consistent with a large-scale building project sitting idle inside the hole. You see more police tape around various sites inside the fence. Quite a number of the murders have happened within the pit. Despite it being a nice evening, there does not appear to be anyone working here, which you already knew because the workers are all at the bar getting drunk. There's obvious tracks for heavy machinery, police vehicles, and just about everything else you'd expect to see at a construction site. Other than, where the bodies were found, nothing appears unusual.
Okay.
So let's check one of the sites where the bodies was found.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's close here. Hey, Wizard Man, can you like open up a third eye or something and check out this place?
I can like detect if there's magic.
That counts, I think.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I was very careful on not taking any spells that would be too useful.
Always the safe way to go.
Because I was just thinking at one point I had detect thoughts. And I'm like, I could use that right now. But I'm like, no, that's too useful. I better get rid of it.
Okay. So you are...
No one would want to accuse you of being useful.
Right? That is a pass.
All right. So you are detecting Arcana. How specifically does that work? Oh, cool. I can click the little button and it gives me the exact description of everything. Detects all supernatural persons, objects, or effects, insight for 5 rounds. Includes invisible foes, enchantments on people or items, and so on.
Almost wondering if there's a ritualistic nature to this, so maybe the site has some bleed off or something.
Yeah, I mean, given the fact that the murders match and it's a group of people, it definitely seems very ritualistic.
So you're Yep. Jeremy's a cat and Dan's a dog.
No.
Okay. All right. So you
Did he
got
turn into a cat? I'm so excited.
your detect Arcana going as just kind of involuntarily does Doggart, since he's a dog boy, and they're naturally sensitive to that sort of thing with the old sniffer.
Just gonna have to start correcting it to Catert and Catboy now, I guess. So
It's Catbird.
And you're investigating the scene and whatnot. And Chuck, you see something materialize. But the rest of you also see the same thing materialize. But Chuck, you know that it's definitely something supernatural. And 6 figures. And I just put you on this isn't meant to be a super complex kind of encounter. So I just put your tokens on a map.
The real question is, which season of Supernatural are we encountering?
Season 1.
Natural.
We're still in season 1.
Anything
but you see
before 6 is good.
6 ghostly apparitions, but they look. Let me say ding. There we go. They look kind of like that, but there's men, there's women. Most of and for some reason they have a dagger, but they actually would have like
Ghost daggers.
Yeah, like tomahawks actually.
Like
Are
tiny
they
little
supposed to look?
choppers.
It's like I can't decide if they look disgusted or confused or maybe both.
Indeed.
One time when I ate a whole ball of yarn, my face looked like that. Kind of start pooping, but not enough.
If like the other end came out before the big end went like end, you could tie them together.
You could just Ouroboros that yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm officially calling this gang the Yarn Boys.
Okay. Let's go. Hi there, Yarn Boys.
Oh, don't worry.
Are they saying hi to us first?
They're not in a chatting mood.
Oh, this makes sense because there's a bunch of them and they all have
Yeah.
the weapon described as the murdering kind.
And they look very they look very angry with you. And let's see here. Pull this out.
I cast Fireball.
Yeah. So, let's see. I'm gonna go in order of the overlay on Twitch. So Dan is 1, Chuck is 2, Jeremy's 3, Bert is 4. So, just seeing who. So Dan Doggart, you are being attacked.
I don't like it.
You're probably not gonna like it.
I'm not in my suit, so I'm exposed.
Stop exposing yourself to the Yarn Boys.
Get up in your business.
I'm not meant to fight and not giant robot.
Oh no.
Oh no. This is very this kind of game system normal.
Indeed. Okay. For some reason, the targeting is disabled. That's
Yay.
fun. Let's see. What is your...
My vigor is a 6, I assume is what you're looking for.
Nope. What is your toughness?
Oh, toughness? Where is toughness at?
It'll be on the main traits page on your sheet.
Oh, it is 13.
13. Okay. And then how much of that is from armor? That would be the box next to it.
6.
6. Okay. So, all right. So your armor won't help you, but yeah.
So it's just as bad as it was before then.
Yeah. All right. So, give me a vigor roll.
Yay.
All right.
1.
So you will not be shaken, and you will take 2 wounds, which you'll have to manually mark on your sheet.
Yeah.
And real quick, I am gonna see if I can figure out why the T for target isn't working.
Because spelling has changed.
Yeah. It looks like double right click still works. So
Okay. Interesting.
That's what I've always used for some reason.
How bizarre.
Oh, you did. Yeah, I'm just reloading.
I see that.
Oh my.
It's
It's gonna be sad times for
reloading me.
Jeremy.
Oh my god, it just took 50 minutes for
Sorry.
me to finally have access to my character sheet, and it just
no.
reloaded the page.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it'd reload the whole thing.
Oh god. I'm gonna have just a burst of blood from a vein on my forehead.
And this, boys and girls, is how an aneurysm happens.
It'll be better now. I believe it.
Yeah.
Dirt. See, mine loaded up just fine, and now it's... Ugh.
Yeah, mine's not loading. Either of them.
Mine isn't either. It will be fine.
Everything's fine. You guys ever watch those like videos on like YouTube or TikTok or where like they're like, look at this cell phone. It's got like all this lint jammed into the headphone socket.
I assume that stuff's like done on purpose.
Yeah. And they're like, don't worry, we've got this great trick to get it out. We'll just pour hot glue into the headphone and then pull out the hot glue. But then it doesn't come out and they still have to go in there with a hook. I'm like, you idiots.
I mean, the hook
It's
does bring you
micro
back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
There we go.
But which of the things are they selling?
Yes.
I just love the ones where like you'll see the people pour glue into every little nook and cranny of their keyboard to pull up all the.
Jeremy, are you loaded in? Still.
Kind of. I'm about to try and launch my character sheet. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Oh, look. Your turn's working.
Yep. So...
Holy crap. It's better now.
All right, so this one's going after Simon.
Simon.
Oh, come for me. I'm here.
What's Simon's last name?
Templeton, I think.
It could have
Templeton?
gone after
Templeton.
me and didn't.
Simon Milligan from the Pit of Ultimate Darkness.
Well, Simon Templeton, which I get it. Isn't that from Charlotte's Web?
No, it's the Saint, the character of the Saint.
Okay. But I was...
But that might be before you were born, so, you know.
The Saint wasn't, because that's got Val Kilmer in it.
Fail.
Oh, no, that was a TV show well before.
Oh, no, that is before me.
Chopper, it is your turn.
Okay. I will run up to the first available guy.
Okay.
I will try to target somebody, but I'm worried to do too much. So I'm just going to right click like the first guy I can right click.
Okay, that works.
Going to come up to them. Or just like whichever one feels like I'm getting the most in the middle of a bunch of them to make myself be a viable target. I'll hop in, do the viable longsword, do the thing. Ah,
That's
that was
definitely-
not a great roll.
It's
No,
eight.
not great.
So I got an 8 on one of them. So is the 8? I think the 8's the only one that hit.
Yep.
Gotcha.
No, yeah, it's the only one that hit.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then I will roll my damage. I will do not so great damage either.
Indeed.
It's okay.
And let's check. AP10. Yeah, not quite enough to actually like force anything.
Yeah. Whole
So,
bunch
okay.
of nothing.
Yep. Doggart. You have a
I'm
laser
being-
pistol?
I do. I'll attempt to shoot the person who's going to murder me next turn.
That would be the classy one.
Yep, I got them targeted. No.
Okay.
We are on fire with our dice.
Wow. Yeah. Very much
Good
so.
turn, Daniel.
That's... What's your wound total at, Dan?
2 of 3,
Okay.
which didn't help that roll.
No.
All right. So this one, since you volunteered
it
yourself
also
there.
took 2 away from me for being far away, apparently. Apparently, it's calculating our range in this combat.
Oh, okay. Well, then here, I'll just move you up over there. And I'll do that.
Neat that it's doing that, but it wouldn't have changed the outcome, I don't think.
No. All right. So, Chopper, dear Chopper. Chop
Yay.
chop with the spectral. Well, it's a hit. It's some raise. Why did you roll twice? Oh, because for some reason, ignore the Simon. And Chopper, it does no damage to you.
Okay.
Although I do want to just double check to make sure they have this correct. Of course not. They don't have that. Okay. Yeah, they didn't have it checked for doing mega damage, even though it's a psychic weapon. And it would do mega damage. Anyway. Okay. Well, Chopper, since you volunteered and this one's right here, it's going to come up over here. And
Get me. I'm here. Just maybe miss.
Miss Man. We don't know. Wait, that's not what I need to roll. I need to roll that first. Because that's a miss.
That's good, because I just purchased an upgrade whenever we leveled up.
Nice.
Once per if somebody misses me, I get to counterattack.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So
Let's see it.
I just click on Improve Frenzy to make it go away on the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. Why are you doing this?
You click the box, and then you should be able to just click Improve Frenzy to turn it off.
I tried that. Of course, everything's being. God damn it!
No, it's still showing up, but you need to hit set to change it. So you click on it, and then you click on Improve Frenzy to turn it off, and then you click set instead of just like. And then.
Can we just take the first number? It's being very difficult. I'm so sorry.
I'll do. I got it for you.
Did it work? I don't know if it worked or not. I rolled shit anyways. It doesn't matter.
You're fine. Here, you got a 10.
Oh no, a 10 does it.
Yeah.
All right.
And to do that, you do the raise damage button. It's the one on the right.
Oh, I got a raise? Okay.
Yeah, you got a 10, I think. And oh no, that's not a raise. Sorry, it's
remember
just
a 5 didn't hit earlier.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep rolling that poopy damage.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Is it? I can't see.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I didn't pop the damage, but that's weird. Yeah, you take that one out because
you rolled like max.
Yeah, that's weird.
It didn't finish rolling on mine either.
What's going on?
It didn't finish rolling on mine either, but you rolled a 10 on your 10 and a 12 on your 12, so you did really good.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
On my screen, it looked like it was a 1 and a 5.
Blurg. All right, now it's Simon's turn.
Okay. Which one? Well, I can just look at the screen since you moved them.
Thank you for the bits.
One of them tried to hit me. I guess it was this one here.
Yes, it's the one right in front of you there.
Let's see. How do I roll an attack? Thought that worked.
I see. You have to go and then do a thing. It puts a text box in the chat, and then you go finish it over there.
Let's see. Clicking on my vibroblade vamp braces. Oh, there it goes. And roll.
Yep.
Wow. What the heck? There it goes.
Maybe Foundry's having a conniption tonight.
I'm wondering if it is because it seems to be struggling.
Yep. So
And
that's a 4, which will probably miss, but we've got 3 bennies, right? So I'm going to benny that.
Sure.
Ooh,
I'm
there we go.
saving my bennies for my
I heard
impending
something
doom.
fiery. That sounds good.
So a 10.
Yep. So that is a
Nice.
hit.
Okay.
Not a raise, but definitely a hit. Ooh.
Ooh.
A little bit of explosions.
13 with AP.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. And then that was that one. So boop. All right. The misunderstood spirit warrior. Nobody understands me.
You deserve it.
He's gonna come. He's gonna come up to you there, Simon. And he will. It will take a swipe at you. By the way, when you when you hit these things, like one good solid blow, and they just into nothingness.
Well, I hope our wizard is watching this very carefully so we can make a full detailed report after action.
Mm-hmm. I know there. I also wonder too. I know there are some updates to the Savage Worlds and Savage Rifts modules, so I'm wondering if that's also part of it too. But this one got a hit with a raise.
Not good.
That's not good.
No, but I rolled crap.
I've got a toughness of 16.
Okay, how much of that is
Nice.
from armor?
Not much. Is there an easy way to find that out?
Yeah, on your traits. There's toughness is over on the right hand side under derived stats.
Yeah.
Toughness is the box on the left.
Right.
Armor
so it
is the
says
box on the right.
Okay, so 5 armor, 16 toughness.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 of it.
Okay.
I guess.
Right. Oh, I can apply damage, and it should have given you your damage.
Says I have 1 wound.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay. So can I?
It should have automatically done like the vigor stuff for you, I think.
I'm not seeing that it did.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. That's weird.
Just means he passed.
Well, since you have to spend a Benny to do the vigor test, so I don't know
Oh,
why
that's
it would do it automatically.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's next round that you get to. Or yeah. No, I don't know.
Well, no, I would do it now, but I'm just saying it shouldn't trigger automatically because it's a choice.
Oh, that's right.
Just
That's
soak.
right. Okay.
Right. So how would I do it? Just go ahead and roll a vigor test and spend a Benny.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'll just do this.
Send my Benny for doing it earlier.
Ooh. There we go. A 10.
Okay.
Nice.
Does that reduce me to just shaking?
No, you
You're unfazed, I think.
yeah. Were you rolling to soak, or were you rolling to unshake?
To soak.
To soak?
Yeah.
Then yes, you should be. Yeah, that's fine. You can remove that point of damage.
Right, but I still am shaken though.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And there's my Benny for that.
Okay. All right. They're worried about Chopper. He seems very tough.
All the strings. The puppet master.
Yeah. What's that? Go after Kozel, you say?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, he can miss.
Nice.
And speaking of Kozel,
Like that art there. You're muted or something, I believe.
I'm very muted. Yes. Doggert's got 2 wounds. Chopper, do you have any wounds?
Nope.
Okay. I am going to run up and slap Doggart
Flap the health back into
on the
me.
back to infuse you with many much health.
Many much health.
There we go.
Well, success.
It's a success. I want to Benny that. I can do better.
Or the same.
I can do the same.
Why?
So,
Still a wound.
Yeah, base success that drops a wound.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
There you
Next
go.
round.
Yay, I get to miss first. Nope, never mind. It changed.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
They got a red jack.
Yeah, this
did.
is bad. Bad for Daniel.
Yep. Well, no, this one is targeted on Chopper. So
Nice.
all right. Oh, he made contact.
Yay, good for him. Thank you, Red Joker, giving him +2 bonus to hit.
Oh, snake.
That guy.
That fucking guy.
Oh my.
Oh my.
It does damage.
What's your
What's that,
what's your
26?
armor rating?
9.
9. Okay, so their AP is not enough to. All right. Well, I can just hit the button. Have we actually inflicted a point of damage on Chopper, or is he going to spend a Benny?
I'm gonna spend a Benny.
All right. I think there
click
should
the
be
little
something
thing?
for soak somewhere. I want.
I know it's a vigor check.
Yeah. Where is that?
I don't see the thing like where to click on the screen to do it.
You
Yeah.
can just click under the stat to roll it.
Yeah, I'll just click
Okay.
vigor unless there's a.
Yeah.
I don't see
It
a
used to be a
fancy
button.
way to.
Yeah.
That's weird. All right, you're good.
That
No
they
damage.
don't like us having nice things. That's the
Okay.
problem.
I keep forgetting you have those leopard print dice.
And normally you wouldn't
Big
take
cat.
the wound penalty on the same soak roll. You'd get to make
Right.
the soak roll. So it would have been 10, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You trying to make me bleed on blood? What is this? You son
Right.
of a bitch!
Son of
All right. All right, Simon, you're being attacked. By this one? And I'm just looking to see if they have like. Yeah, they miss. Doggart, it is your turn.
I'm gonna assume that Doggart has a hard time actually holding guns. This
No,
is
you
probably
have
why.
human hands.
Doesn't matter. Hard time holding guns. Trying to make excuses.
You know, you also
Oops, I
you
think
have
I
a,
hit roll twice.
I think you've got a vibro knife. Maybe you don't. We could get you a vibro knife. We should get you a vibro.
I have a survival knife.
Oh, well, you know what? You just shot it though.
I
Yeah.
did.
So roll some damage.
In theory, I should be good at shooting.
D10 is pretty good.
Oh, did I not have a person targeted? Oh,
No,
dang it.
but I can put it on this here. I can,
Okay, my bad. I thought I had them targeted.
it's okay.
Oh,
Good.
there we go.
Oh yeah,
I did good.
Oh.
that one's gone.
His face explode.
Oh, into
You
mist.
cast Space Explode at him.
Did laser seem to be any more effective than things that turn them into smoke by punch?
Seems to have been just as effective.
You get the feeling
Nice.
that that's not effective in this case.
No, it's interesting. Kozel.
Okay. Dan, did you get a new wound, or did you? Because you should have gone down to 1 wound.
Yeah, I'm down to 1.
Okay, I was just looking at your roll, and it still had 2. Or maybe that's how many wounds you inflicted.
That's how many I dished out.
That's how many you dished out. Okay, you're not hurt that bad.
Not now, no.
But Simon is fighting with a knife. And this is a spell I haven't gotten to use yet. So I'm going to run up to Simon now.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to cast Growth on Simon.
Are you going to say that's not a knife, this is a knife?
Yes.
And then
You're
make
gonna
us-
lick him?
And then lick him.
Yeah.
And then lick him?
All right. So that will be, I got to look at it because I thought it used to prompt for how many power points I wanted to spend. Because by that, because it's not a raise,
Mm-hmm.
for every 2 power points spent, I'm going to drop another 2 power points. So I wanted to spend 4. And this will increase Simon 2 times. So Simon, your strength goes up 2 steps. And your toughness goes up 2.
Nice.
And that's my turn. I made Simon real big.
What does that
Ooh,
effectively do, though? Because you don't actually use your strength, or I guess, yeah, so melee
Do more
weapons do
damage
your.
and you're harder to
Yep.
hurt.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it won't
speaking of which,
change your hit though.
Yeah, and like if it came to it, it might impact like what you could carry or lug around. Like if you potentially
Yeah.
flavored it because you're bigger.
if we wanted to be really pedantic, since it increases size by 2.
John,
Yes.
did you lock up?
Did I? It
Oh,
looks like
you're
I
back
might
there.
have.
Okay. Because all I heard, it increases your size by 2.
Yeah. It increases your size by 2, right?
Yeah.
So technically, if we wanted to be pedantic, it would impose a penalty similar to what Dan's mech has for shooting man-sized targets.
But it doesn't say that in the spell.
No, that's it. Because why would we list that kind of information with the spell?
Yeah.
You have to go and look up the rules on size changes.
Oh, that's
You-
lame.
You're supposed to go do your homework after
All right,
that.
so more importantly, my turn came up and it did not automatically roll to see if I unshake.
Interesting.
Is that a spirit roll?
Yeah, I'm just pointing out that normally it automatically does it. So here's my spirit roll.
I have a feeling that they'll have a new update for this before we play next week.
Oh, I
Yeah, I'm
fail.
suspecting so as well. You want a
Geez.
Benny?
I'm gonna Benny to automatically unshake.
Okay. And then you can just click the box. That's weird.
And then this one up here, I guess, is what I'm targeting.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna miss anyway.
Hang on. You're targeting Chopper for some reason.
Oh,
Oh no, that was me. I was
Oh,
tinkering with my character sheet now that I see where to look at stuff.
okay.
yeah, it's just a
Sorry.
miss, I guess. 5.
Yep.
Because the increase in strength doesn't do anything for the roll. So, yep,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
But I am too tougher.
Yeah.
You are.
I will put it
It's
in
no.
for a temporary.
Chopper's turn.
All right. Well,
Kill him.
yeah. As soon as my come on now. Press the button. Do the thing.
And which one are you targeting, Jeremy?
I'll probably like I think I'm close to a couple of them, so I'll just stick where I'm at. Whichever one I was still targeting on. Right now I'm just
Trying to make you do some shooting there, Chuck. Or Bert. The words.
there we go. Okay, now it should roll. Come on. 10, 10, 10.
Oh. Nice.
Hits.
Okay, so first attack on the one I'm already targeted on. I don't think that did anything.
Yep, that
Right.
is
Pretty
yeah.
poopy.
That not enough damage to put it down.
Okay. Well, then
Ooh.
I've got a second attack. We'll try that. Sorry, my screen's been real finicky.
Okay.
I don't think that one did anything either.
Yep, it did.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's
And that
shaking.
yep.
Okay.
It's shaken. And if your next one hits and is able to inflict any kind of damage, that should take it out.
Okay. Don't think I did. I'm rolling hot.
Well, no, if it was already shaken, it moves automatically to wounded. So.
Oh, it's weird because my D's, at least on my screen, keeps showing me something different than what eventually shows up over on the right. So
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, this is behaving a little weird compared to the last time. So.
Okay.
It just all seems a little pokey.
Yeah. Ooh, Simon, you got a red jack.
Means I go first.
Yeah. Get a +2
And
to
you have a
hit,
Benny
+2 to
again.
damage.
Yes. All right, so this guy is still up. So I'm targeting him. Oh, sure. I'm sorry. Should I go ahead and go, or did you want to
Yeah.
do? Okay.
Yeah, no, go right ahead.
Six.
Nope, it's
Or
actually
eight. Yeah.
an 8. That is enough to hit.
Okay. Now here's the question: the damage goes up by 2. So how do I do that? Oh wait, there's a raised
a flat
damage
+2
die,
at
so
the
just
end.
hit it. No, wait, no, that's not it. That just gives it a raise. Sorry.
That's okay.
Jeez. Too bad.
I think you're going to do enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
you did enough.
Okay.
You did enough.
Oh, God.
Just
What does this
just a
look
little.
like? How do you do 38 damage? Good God.
It's a vibroknife, and it split the spectral warrior in twain.
Plus, you're all like supersized to boot.
I've turned them into fries.
Oh, my
You
God.
did. You did.
Ding.
Spectral
fries.
fries.
Ding, fries.
So there's one left, and it's on Chopper. And Chopper, it's your turn.
I wonder what Chopper will do.
He's going to step back. He's going to disengage, and he's going to get his
And they
railgun.
just keep poofing out. This doesn't look like somebody I could try to take
No.
as a prisoner, right?
Yep.
Right. I was considering grappling you and then peeing on you, but I can't do that anymore. So instead, I'm just going to keep chopping. Wow.
Maybe that's
Those are-
worth bidding.
those are-
Chopper
to
is just rolling dog shit tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Speaking of dog things, Doggart, you were up.
Oh, it is time to shoot somebody. Who's
And this
left
time you're
alive
at a
to shoot?
distance, so you don't have as much of a penalty.
Who's left to shoot?
This one up here.
Oh, there they are.
Yep.
They're in our line. How dare they?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay!
Well, that's a hell of a hit.
I did a thing.
And
Are
then
they
hit
still not
the raise
targeted?
damage button.
Okay. Oh. I did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be enough.
I shoots the 2 people.
And it poofs into nothingness.
Yeah.
John had to turn on the make Dan's dice grow mod.
I will say that by and large, the dice rolling is better for you all. It's working a little weird compared to the last time I was playing with it. So, yeah. Just looking. There. have to look at that later.
I go slap Doggart.
Okay.
Doggart, you've been dewounded.
Yay! Slapped me back to full life.
Everyone else okay?
Yeah.
Came close to injuring Chopper.
Are you muted, Bert?
Did they all look
I still
kind of the
can't hear
same?
you.
Did it
Still
look
muted, Bert.
kind of like multi-man style thing, or were they clearly like individuals?
They
You say-
looked clearly like separate entities.
Okay. Okay.
Just say you said they were some men, some women. So
Okay.
yeah,
I
so they
missed
were
that at
different.
one point. I'm sorry.
So,
And there's-
so Mr. Wizard, were you able to sense anything special about them?
They had weapons.
Right. They did.
That they did.
Anybody a good sketch artist and can remember any of the faces?
I will spend a few moments trying to study whatever the hell it is from a magical standpoint.
Okay.
Going to lie and say yes, I am a great sketch artist.
Actually, Jeremy, you could like conjure an image because you could like relay to a data output of like a tablet or something because you have cybernetic eyes.
Oh, you got a dash cam.
That's right. I do. I mean, I do. I did. I knew that.
I got an 11 on my spellcraft study roll.
It'd actually be a cult there, Chuck.
No.
It's a cult. It's that new skill I told you to pick up.
Yeah. That's a Benny.
Is it?
It's a 4.
Okay. You're pretty sure they were spirits of some kind, probably formed out of some kind of ectoplasm, which pretty much usually evaporates very quickly. You're not sure if they're actually defeated or not.
Yeah, they were
And
ghosts.
you're
They
not
got
sure.
What?
Like they're not like you weren't sure if they're actually ghosts or what. Like they look like they were ghosts, but kind of at the same time didn't quite fit the same thing for ghosts. How did it?
Well, either way, we have images now
You
you
do.
via Choppa. So let's
that's right.
let's go talk to some folks and find out who these things are.
We could
Because
go talk to the
obviously,
police. They might have records. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
do you know this man?
Okay, let's go talk to the cops.
since I think we're pretty clear that these are the people that have been doing the murders, unless it's completely a random coincidence.
Right?
That
Maybe they fell asleep, and these are like the dream versions of themselves. They're like sleepwalking.
Maybe we can inspect my wounds and see if they look the same as the murdered types.
Oh, they're all healed up. No way to tell.
Oh, that's right. I magically healed you. Sorry.
How did they feel?
It's like chops. Yeah. Let's go talk to the cops.
Okay.
Run it through their database.
Who is this man? What does he do?
Is he your daddy?
I'm a cop.
Who is your daddy,
Now.
and what does he do for a
Right?
living?
Or actually, I'm going to ask, am I a cop?
You might be
Possibly.
today.
You're a
You're
cop, you've got to tell us.
You're a special consultant,
Are we
but you get to go
cops?
everywhere that the cops do and touch bodies and mess with evidence, and that's all perfectly fine according to all cop special consultant TV shows.
There's the
Mhm.
new one with Dee from Always Sunny where she's doing
You
that.
just walk on in there and start touching
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Got a lead.
All right, so you're going to the sheriff.
Yes.
So
All
we've
right.
identified the Yon boys.
Yeah.
Or you go to the police station, and they're like, hi,
Hello.
can we help you?"
Yes.
Maybe.
We have dash cam footage of the murderers. and we need you to run these through your database to identify who they are.
We don't really have a database like that, but
She
I'll
got
take
like
the
a picture
pictures and
book.
we can take a look at it.
I guess.
I don't know if you've got like a plug that's compatible.
Yeah. I got
Most of my ports are the way you would expect a port to be.
Your
They just
micro
hand you the
USB.
cable and they're like,
Nobody
you
keeps
plug
that.
it into wherever this is gonna fit.
Clearly, like he's got a speaker. Everything involves like him.
It's a
putting
USB
his-
dash B.
Yeah, it's his robotic cat
Yeah.
butt all up in your face. You got to plug into it.
I don't know. I like
You-
Bert's
you
idea.
can-
of
But you got to
being a
try it
micro
3
USB.
times until you
You
get it in the right
do.
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
They are fourth
Nope,
dimensional.
not that way. Nope, definitely not that way. Gotta be this way. I don't know.
Keep trying. Yeah.
An Ethernet cable. So yeah, there you go. You're able to download the images for them, and he's like, "Well, we'll take a look at it." Guess I mean, if you got them, you got them. Did you get them?
Well, sort of. They're kind of spirits, so we like discorporated them, I guess is the word. I look at the wizard.
Yes, we discorporated them.
Okay.
But I doubt that put an end to them.
Yeah, we
don't know.
de-unionized them.
Yeah, they were ghost-ish, made of a protoplasm. It got all up on our faces.
Actually, yeah. Did they leave behind any kind of trace stuff? Any trace goo?
Nope. They just dissipated instantly.
I mean, maybe the cops would know if there's new faces, but we can talk to our new best friend, the lady from the library, and if these are old faces, maybe she would recognize them if they're old faces.
Yep.
Pincer attack.
That's like 2 different ways that we're investigating.
Yeah.
I'm a double cop.
I mean, yeah. Okay. This is gonna take us a while to look into.
You know
this.
what? Is there a way to like human perception this guy to see if like he really already knows who they are and he's just kind of playing around?
You can give me a notice.
Okay.
Good thinking.
We're actually just gonna wait here and watch you work.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
He appears to be just like, yeah, like it's not his job.
I'm staring very inattentively at him.
He's the front desk guy.
Oh,
Oh, so he's the guy who takes the stuff from the customers and brings it to the other people
In the back who might
in the
do
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can we go back there?
Should we be asking for his manager?
that's what
I
I'm
think
thinking.
so.
Right now, you met with her earlier today.
As like as a professional courtesy, could I ask for a copy of those, please?
You have
Like,
the
you keep a
originals.
Well, but
You are
I
the
might go
original.
someplace. I'm gonna go to the library now, and I don't know if they'll be able to print it off too. Because just in
She
case.
should be able to do it.
Oh, you mean librarians know how to use computers?
Yes.
Can she find this information faster than you can?
Maybe. I don't know.
What do we even pay you for?
You don't pay me.
Yes, yeah, we don't.
Well,
pay
that
taxes
explains it
over
then.
here.
Thank you for your service. I'm gonna promote you soon. Now that I'm a cop.
Yeah.
So that's exactly how that works.
That is.
That's definitely how that works.
All right. So his boss isn't in, so she's not here for us to complain at.
No, no.
Okay.
She's a human
Well-
being who has a life and went home and took a nap.
Lame.
Shows how much she cares.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, what do we even pay her for?
Don't pay her. By the way, just an FYI, Fort Comanche is built pretty much on the ruins of old Wichita.
It's
Uh,
pronounced Wichita. I'm a Kansas
Yeah.
Sorry,
native.
Wichita.
Shit.
Yeah, and sometimes also with cheetah.
Rhymes with Vegeta.
It's
Yeah.
also one of my favorite foods, chicken fajita.
There are some definite supernatural connections here because there's a lot of things that happen in Wichita in Supernatural.
Mm-hmm. That's where
Strangely enough.
the White Stripes were going.
Yeah.
That's where Deadlands, the Wichita Witches, came from here.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you wish to go back to the saloon and get some rest? You do have free rooms.
I could nap.
That's right. The library's probably closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the sheriff's not very dedicated, I really would imagine that the librarian is less so.
Maybe I should go to a house.
I mean, they've been dealing with this for probably a few weeks. So
You'd think that they'd be all up in arms about it still. They wouldn't be tired or exhausted.
No, just
No,
leave
we
a
go
message.
to the bar and we ask the people at the bar if they've seen these faces.
That's a good start.
you can do that too. Yeah.
Maybe we should look at their faces first ourselves. Just give it like a quick once over, so that way when like they're in the bar, we don't
Doggart,
alert them
it's
to the
you,
fact that we're
look.
looking for them.
Oh God.
Oh no.
So if you want to do that at the bar, you can use intimidation or persuasion,
I have none of those.
or if someone has
Oh, you know what?
research.
No. let's not cause a panic or move it around. But you know who in the bar with no faces? The bartender.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not talking about the bathroom attendant?
I don't think they would have one of those here.
No.
No. But it is a good idea asking the barkeep.
Mm-hmm.
I had to come up with some alternative to the barkeep that sounded
Yeah.
amazing.
Maybe not even lead with, "Hey, here's your killers. Just do you recognize these folks?"
Fair enough.
That's the sheriff's daughter, and that's
Yes. We go to bar. Dear Sir Beverage Slinger. Howdy do.
All right, so you go to the saloon. None of that now.
Oh,
Sorry,
snap.
it's probably my fault. I've been
How
doing
dare
a lot of it, I think.
I'm an old man. It just happens.
So,
No, I'm just trying to find, like, I know there's a thing that talked about the bar and the places, and can I find it? No.
It's hiding from you.
It's
Or maybe it's a C page XX and they never edited it back
Oh.
in.
right? That's what it feels like some days. It's like they listed specifically. We got features. Yes, they have a traders market. There's Shoeless Ranch.
Shoeless?
Yep, Shoeless Ranch Horse Auctions. Wild Stallion Saloon. I should remember
Wild
that.
Stallions.
Exactly. There's the Office of the Comanche Chronicle. There's Parker College, the Tribal Police Force. There's an Army Surplus Outfitters. And those are the main, like, places that might be of interest to you here in town. But yes, you're staying at the Wild Stallion Saloon. They play a lot of rock music.
As they
Nice.
should.
And all the drinks are excellent.
Excellent.
whoa.
Yeah, you go to the
Whoa.
bar. If you're going to talk up the bartender, just give me a persuasion roll. See if they know anything.
Who wants to do that?
Either you or
I'll do
me.
it.
We've
Shoot.
got the
Yeah,
highest persuasion.
again
Yeah.
and again, lead with just like, hey, do you recognize these folks, and not the context.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I will go ahead and biddy that.
All right.
Oh, well, I succeeded.
Yeah,
That's good though.
bumped it up to a 5.
Yeah. You got a success, and the bartender like gives it, looks at them all and gives it good consideration. She's thinking about it, and she's like, "I never seen these folks in here or around town.
All right.
Mhm.
I mean,
Do they
we mostly
resemble?
cater
If-
to Taibos like yourself, so
You notice any family resemblance maybe? Because these pictures might be quite old. Might be a generation or two off.
yeah,
No?
no, sorry. I mean, I don't know. They look kind of scary, but I don't know. You can check maybe with the
How about how they're dressed? Does it mean anything to you?
not much to me.
People are
Well, that
useless.
was a fine expenditure of a Benny. I'll have you know I should have a drink for that at least.
You can have a drink.
Yeah. Is the bartender is he a white guy?
She is natively.
Okay. Okay, I was just figuring because I figured Bert's question was I liked that. Do the dress look familiar? But it's like maybe she doesn't recognize it because she's a Taibo like us.
Yeah, I thought that was a good question also.
That's okay. All right. Kozel goes and takes a nap.
All right. Do you want to like sit and chit chat with people, or
I am. I
Okay.
got a beer in my hand. I'm going to go and sit down with the miners again.
Absolutely. Give me and this is for any of you that want to like hang out with any of the people here in the bar or whatever.
Okay.
Give me persuasion or intimidation rolls. Just kind of networking.
Apparently, I'm drunk.
Apparently so.
Nice.
Ooh,
Wow,
somebody.
Dogger.
This is going to be my best roll of all time to play with stick.
That's
The
your
Chopper, were you
secret.
gonna interact as well?
I'm trying, but I'm getting no response on.
Oh, okay. Technical issues. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3.
that.
Oh my gosh, Coco has returned again.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Oh, there we go. Maybe. Oh, let me scroll down.
All right. So Doggart, we'll say you get 4. So
4 people to play with stick. Oh my.
you're gonna get 4 rumors.
Oh. That works too.
Which is good. We'll say that you've heard a rumor. I'm just kind of rolling randomly for which ones I'll give you. You've heard that out on the high plains, that there's some refugees from Tolkien that have taken up residence inside the labyrinth, which is apparently some sort of large underground structure, some sort of maze in Kansas or over in the high plains.
It's where I was born.
Yeah. You also, it must be those dog ears. Let's see.
I hear lots of things while I play with stick.
You do. Kind of back the way you guys had come from, the Borderlands region. You hear about meow. You've heard, and you've kind of heard this before, but some people are saying that there's strange alien plants taking over the landscape in eastern Kansas.
That sounds correct just for real life.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They're desperate for things over there. Gosh, Coco.
Meow.
She is in a mood today.
Let's see. No, you don't need to step on the buttons. Yeah, you can stand on my shoulder. That's fine. Wow. All right, and I'm just rolling for bird. Apparently, you hear a rumor that the coalition state of El Dorado is expanding efforts to stem the flow of refugees through the Missouri-Arkansas corridor, which is kind of the route that you took to get here. So it sounds like the coalition might be stepping up its patrols through there.
They're gonna build a wall and make the Missouri, Arkansas folk pay for it, or
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I'm going to activate the map here, so that you can kind of see where you're at, and where some of this, because like coalition colonies are down here to the south. Fort Comanches are in the middle of the big green blob. You pass through the borderlands, which is just to the east there.
I don't see a map.
Oh,
maybe we're on the wrong screen.
I'll activate it. There we go.
There we are.
Yeah. But like the high plains
ruins
are
of
to the west.
Toepka.
Oh, neat. They added little things. That's cool. Hey, hi. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Snuggles. I get it. All right. And then you got one more, Dan. Mm-hmm. Come here. Such a little. Yes, you're being a little shit.
Won't do that. They're just like, we don't like it when you put me places I didn't put myself.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, thanks. Tail right in the mouth. Base of the tail, no less. You, who is a turkey thief. She's
Where
a
the
turkey.
flavor savers at?
Because last night we had turkey and I had left it to cool. And when I went to go put it away, I turned on the light in the kitchen and there is someone gnawing on the hunk of turkey breast, looking entirely unashamed of herself. So yeah, I didn't have any extra turkey.
Somebody enjoyed the turkey at least.
Somebody enjoyed the turkey.
It's like, what are you going to do about it?
Exactly. I'm going to throw it out because I don't know where you've chewed on it or licked it.
Well, you know exactly where.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and then we got one more. All right. So and this is something about the Fort Prospect area, which is to the north. The coalition is paying someone named General Sprite to kill all DBs so human settlers can take over their towns.
That's rude.
General Sprite, give me a common knowledge roll.
Enemy
second.
of General Sierra Mist.
Oh my god. Maybe I'll try to do better at that real fast.
It's doing good.
Hey,
right.
I moved up to an 8.
Cool. All right, so the common knowledge tells you that you've heard. So Chopper, you've heard of General Sprite before. He is the commander of the 1st Apocalyptic Regiment.
Yeah, the FAR team.
And Dogger, you know that is a like the coalition is fascist and soft human supremacist. The 1st Apocalyptic Regiment is hard human supremacist. And not as big on the fascism. They're just, raging asshole racists.
Yeah, just all around bad.
Yeah. There's so many happy things here now. So those are the rumors that you've heard about. And that gives you an idea of some of the areas that are around. Because, there's a lot of places to check out. Trading posts and you'll be patrolling areas and so forth. But yeah. Anything else anybody wants to do, or would you like to fast forward to the next day?
Kozel went to bed.
I think I did. Dogger did his part.
Is there a
He
long
did do
rest
his part.
button?
He played and he learned.
Okay.
Playing comes first.
All right. So the next morning, you're all kind of getting ready, and I assume that you were gonna head to either the college or the sheriff. Do you know which one you're gonna head to?
Sheriff first.
Yeah.
I want to go
In
to the
theory,
library. But
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
we should talk to the sheriff. I go
All
where
right.
everybody else goes.
So as you all are getting together to head out, like you're walking out of the saloon, and Makwuru, who is the one that was arguing against you in the council meeting and whatnot,
Mm.
He kind of strides up to you, gives you the stink eye. I am not in favor of your presence or your investigation, but your team is embroiled in our affairs and might be in a position to end this suffering. In your bungling, you may have stumbled upon something unusual. We must visit Muawaipu. She has been mostly sleeping, but when she awoke and heard of these attacks, she had much to share from her visions. You must bring her what you have seen and heard.
Oh, she the lady from like the long, long ago.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Thank you. I knew we would be
Yes.
best friends.
Yes. My wife said you'd be very excited.
She was
I don't
right.
like that you wouldn't talk to my wife.
She's so smart, though. She knows a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're a very lucky man.
It kind of makes me wonder, like, what she did wrong to get stuck with you.
To get what?
Nothing.
No, that was John asking what? I didn't hear what you said.
It makes me wonder what she did wrong to get stuck with you.
Dude, I'll print out an image for you later. But look, south of the border, he's packing like crazy.
Oh.
Your punishment? Okay.
I'm pretty sure in high school they called him tripod.
They called him kickstand.
Kickstand is even better.
All right.
That's why this guy is our
So
best friend.
McWhirtle signal, he's like, follow me. And he will lead you to an old house, and lead you into the living room, where you see an elderly woman being attended to by a young nurse. Despite the old woman's frail appearance, she does seem to have a lot of energy as she vigorously refuses whatever it is the nurse is offering to her. This is a picture of her.
I see her.
And as you enter, the half-deaf old woman shouts at McWhirtle, "Spare talker! Who are all these boy you have brought to me? You know I don't trust him." Speaking slowly and respectfully, he explains your findings to the old woman. Apparently you shared them with him. Brave and bold of the module to assume that.
Of course, he's a best friend. We're going to tell him everything.
Yeah.
Okay. She breathes in slowly and appears to fall asleep for a moment before coming back to alertness.
Oh.
It has begun. I have seen this in my dreams. A great writhing mass, its tendrils spanning many worlds, spreading like a disease across the lands until nothing remains. Warriors, our tormented ancestors, playthings to this creature. It has awoken them and controls them against their will. And she looks at you. You must find the remains and expel this evil using salt and fire. Please help them find their final rest. And she reaches behind her and pulls out a rolled up animal skin. It looks old.
Oh.
Touch it. I sniff it,
You should lick it next.
Smells old.
but I can't taste it. I'll still lick it anyways.
It's a dry lick.
Your plastic tongue just comes out. Wah, wah, wah.
It does a fiber count.
Definitely made out of animal hide of some kind. It is a leather product.
Okay, so do we use this to start the fire? Is this like a magic fire starter?
I'm sorry, what?
This thing that you're handing us, you said we need to use salt and fire, and then you brought this out. So is this like some like super special fur fire starter?
No, you idiot. It's a map. And she unrolls it, and it's a map. And she is marked out. Unfurling it reveals a hand-painted map of the area. It looks very old. This might be pre-cataclysm. Perhaps by centuries pre-cataclysm. It looks to be a map to burial sites for these old warriors, which would have been at the construction site. They were laid to rest in the proper way, and the construction site would not have disturbed them, but something else has.
Good.
Yeah,
take-
I mean, I think one of the first questions we asked was they had made sure that the construction wasn't going to disturb anything there, and that was
Right.
verified.
Yes.
So,
They didn't do a
where,
very good
like
job.
physically speaking, where would they have been buried in?
You'd have to go and look at the construction site to figure it out.
Okay. So we got a map.
Yep.
And you're asking us to go and find the bodies of all these people and
Mm-hmm.
load them with salt and then catch them on fire?
Mm-hmm. There are 6 locations on the map. One you would guess for each being.
Okay. How far away are they all?
They're in the construction site.
Oh, okay. So it's
Hey.
it's a small scale map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It seems we found a solid thread to follow.
Okay, so John, I think
the
I'm-
boys.
I think I'm confused. Then why would it be in the construction site if
Nah.
the construction site was already cleared? That there wasn't anything there.
These would have been buried way deeper.
Because
Oh,
this is like hundreds of
You're
years
actually going to
before
have
even
to actually
cataclysm.
dig them up. Because keep in mind, these are warriors that died thousands of years ago.
Okay.
And there's been like the super volcano in Yosemite or in Yellowstone erupted. So
Okay.
like things are buried under.
Years
But
upon
my point being, though,
years.
is that the tribal elders found it okay to build something on top of where they knew ancestors were buried.
They didn't know.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
this is so because this lady's pre-cataclysm. She's
Yeah.
like super old school.
Yeah.
Remember,
she
there was a
probably knows
bunch of them
what's-
that left that had the old knowledge, and then the other ones that had survived here who didn't have that
There's
knowledge.
in between knowledge is also missed,
She
presumably.
basically received these locations via like a vision kind of thing.
Okay. Well, awfully convenient that vision didn't happen when they were planning this all out and gave them the okay to dig.
She wasn't around then.
No, she's
Yeah.
got stakes in the construction company.
Yeah. That's her
She's-
retirement income. She's got like 50% investment.
Obviously, like this is your map, but is it okay to share a copy of this map with the lady at the library so like they can know about this?
Yeah, that's fine. But you also
And I
should go
bring
now.
my mech.
If you'd
Oh.
like, it might help. I don't know.
It can dig, probably.
That's right.
So here is basically how this is going to work, is that you're going to need to do, at least one or two of you is going to need to do a dramatic task.
Mm.
And it will wind up having a time frame on it.
Oh boy.
And you'll need a number of successes equal to, so you'll basically have like 3 rounds to do this in. And you'll need to get basically the equivalent of a success per player per round. So you'll need to get 4 successes.
No, I've
In
used all
each
my
of
good
those
rolls
rounds.
already.
And then you'll basically need to do notice or survival to find a burial area, the specific location. Then you'll need to do athletics or repair to dig up the graves. And then you'll need to do occult or academics to properly salt and burn the corpses. So yes,
I
it is very
volunteer
much
for
like an
digging.
episode of Supernatural.
Yeah. As soon
Can
as
we
you
just-
said that,
no, hold on a second.
you
So, my
Are you
question
sure we
is,
can't just scatter salt around, just everywhere? Just
wait, well, hold on. My question is, why are we doing this? We've done our job. We found out
We're the
what's
ones that
going
were in the
on.
vision to do it.
Oh, that's
Wow, I
awfully
feel-
convenient.
I
is,
feel like
isn't it?
somebody's lied to us about this.
no,
I
this
also-
old
like-
lady didn't see us. She saw a construction company digging it, but she says, you know what?
I feel like I'm suddenly seeing some familiar faces. 4 of them, they're right in
Oh,
front
you
of
will
me.
not be doing this peacefully. The rest of you will be holding off the spirits.
Why are we? I thought they only came out at night.
This is amazing. I get to dig up some super old stuff.
I can only
and
tell
then
you
I get
what
to
I
beat
saw in
off
my
a
vision.
ghost.
Okay.
So
Feel
some
like
of
we've
you
been
will
had.
need to do the actual job of putting these spirits to rest. Which it's not normal to use salt and fire for putting a spirit to rest in Native American culture. That's not normally a thing.
That was invented at Supernatural.
Right.
What?
Well, it's because it's a
Actually,
thing that's
it-
not
they're gonna.
natural
It's
to
gonna
them.
be.
It's like an outside thing
what is
that's
it-
messing
what is
with
that
us for them.
guy who sprinkles the salt? We're using his magic.
Yeah. All right. So here's what I say we do. Chopper and Simon are on defense. Doggert's on digging, and I'm on putting to rest.
Yeah, I do have a good repair roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we like tell people that we're going to be doing this? Like, should we
Yeah.
let the sheriff know?
Yeah,
And
absolutely. You
Right.
can talk to the sheriff. You can talk to
Oh.
McWar.
I mean,
And in your
kickstand is
vision-
here.
which of us dies?
I didn't see anybody. Well, nothing's for certain. You know what? I'm really tired, so I'm just gonna. And she just zonks out.
She's done having visions.
Also
Talking.
awfully convenient. I feel like this is just a big game of jerk the outsiders around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hate them, but we're gonna trip them into doing everything for us.
You know what? I'm gonna linger just a little bit while everyone else leaves
Mm-hmm.
the house. That way, I can secretly cast slumber on this old lady.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, make sure she's sleeping.
But just revenge. Like I can't. Like you are setting us up to unnecessarily dig holes, lady. So I'm gonna put you in a supernatural sleep. Your caretaker's gonna come in and panic and think you're dead. So your caretaker's gonna slap the shit out of her.
Now, one thing I will point out is there was construction equipment which technically Doggart would be able to operate, which might give a bonus or something, since it's more designed for digging.
Nice.
You could talk to the sheriff, or you could talk to McWhirl to see about getting any kind of additional assistance if you'd like.
I think this is awfully foolish for us just to go and do this. We should at least let people know what's going on so that there's a backup. And
So before we let ourselves just get jerked off from one location to another and we start beating off the ghosts, we invite the rest of the people to come join us getting deep into those holes.
Yeah,
Right.
like it's
Yes.
always way more fun if you've got more people in holes.
It's just gonna be a big old gang of people.
Yep.
Come on, tripod. We know you're in.
Yes.
All right. So, you know what? Who wants to go and give this information to the sheriff? Does anybody want to talk to McWhirl? Do you want to talk to Silas?
I think everybody needs to know. Just
Yeah.
everybody needs to know.
So
That
give
way
me
it's all on the level.
give me a persuasion check for each of them. Just decide who among you is doing this.
Simon, you want to go handle the sheriff first since you got better connection with him or her?
Sure.
I'll go tell the guy who hired us.
Nice.
And I'm going to
There
talk
wasn't
to
any-
kickstand.
Okay.
Oh, I got a success.
She'll have a few deputies meet meet you.
It's 5. That's for the person who
All
hired
right.
us.
Yeah. And McGrew and Old Owl will both lend some warriors to help you.
Okay.
Who else needs? Did you tell the librarian?
Yeah, sure. I'll tell the librarian. Since Maguru got kind of lumped in with that past one, I'll tell the librarian.
Okay. And she's like, "Oh, okay."
Because I thought we
Not
had
like
to do
she
a
has
separate
people
roll
to
for
send.
Maguru. But if
But-
Maguru was lumped in with the other dude, then I
Yeah.
don't really need to.
All right. Did someone want to go talk to Silas?
Who's
Oh, yeah.
Silas?
I'll talk to Silas. I get
Okay.
excited to go talk to Maguru. You've already taken care of it. Right? He may not believe me later. You'll never believe it happened to me.
Roll that persuasion. That's enough.
Fives
Silas?
for everyone.
Silas will lend you the use of. He had mentioned that they have some ground penetrating radar and digging equipment. So yeah, that will make the task easier. So yeah, Dan, you'll
Nice.
have like a +2 to your roll
Nice.
digging things out. And also, we'll also say a +2 for the notice/survival to find the area as well.
I'll
'Cause
just
it's
run
gonna
around
look
through
nice.
the town saying bark, 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 and hope that somebody like has a Lassie moment.
Okay.
If only
Oh,
you.
he's trying to tell us there's ghosts buried at the dig site.
If only you weren't a dog in a giant robot suit. I could help you more by casting growth. But as it is now, if I did that to you, you would grow inside your
Well,
suit.
I'm not actually in the mech in here. They made me leave it outside,
Oh, I'm gonna cast
which is
growth
why
on
I
you.
took damage. That's why I took damage earlier at the dig
Mhm.
site. Because I don't think their axes would do anything to my mech traditionally.
No.
You increase by 1 size.
Yay! Now I go bark, 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 bark instead.
Yes.
Big dome.
Yep. Bert's shooting people in the street again.
Yeah.
And
do
now
it,
Oh, that
instead,
just
the people
reminded
are
me
like,
that I needed to reduce my size back.
Ah.
So yeah.
So, one thing, Bert, with the ion pistol and all of the ion weapons, just an FYI, they are all basically shotguns.
Nice.
So they have
Oh.
like no armor penetration, but they will hit a spread.
Yeah.
nice.
So,
Cool.
alrighty. So
Let's dig a hole.
you've mustered the people. You have bonuses to rolls. Time to do it, and let's see if you can pull it off in the time frame.
And if we don't, we'll leave town.
Well, won't know.
Kind of like they're paying us to do this.
That's true.
It's true. Much like the deputy. He's like, you don't pay me. You also get to say, you don't pay me.
That's right.
But
I've
you are
learned a
being paid
valuable
by the
lesson
Tomorrow
today.
Legion to do stuff like this. So there is that.
Yeah, I feel like that's a technicality.
All
Yes.
right.
All right, so you arrive back at the dig site. You got all the stuff. All right. So let me just gonna do this, and we're gonna just go back to here. I'm just gonna. And just I make noises sometimes.
That's fine.
Noises
dare
are
you.
good.
All right, so that's just a token that's going to represent these things, and that's going to get you all added into the tracker. All right, and so it's not really a combat round.
That's the easy way to negotiate turns. Hey, I got it.
Exactly.
Red Joker.
Let me just pull up, because this is a dramatic task. So let me just make sure I'm doing this right. I haven't done one in a hot minute.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. So much on combat. So much on combat.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, that's why, because it's in here. There we go. All right. Okay, so everyone gets dealt action cards. That's what it's like. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. All right, and now. Okay, so it's Chuck um and Dan that are doing the task.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right, so okay, so Chuck got a 7 of spades, Dan got a 6 of diamonds. All right.
Is it clubs that are bad in this?
I believe so, yeah. It's basically just seeing if you had any kind of obstacles. So yeah, I believe it's clubs.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. All right, and Dogger, you're kind of the first to go. So so actually you need to wait for Chuck.
Yeah,
So,
I gotta wait for Chuck to find, so I
Yep.
can just delay, right?
Yeah. With this you can just delay.
All right. So I can use an occult to locate where they're at. Is that? Am I remembering
You can
correctly?
use survival or notice.
Okay. That's that. And it'll be notice because I do not have survival. It's a 7.
You got a 7. That is a success. So that's all right. So that's good. So you need so then you so that's 1 token. And then it would go to we'll bounce back to Doggart. Doggart, you get to do a your repair check or athletics, whichever one you'd prefer.
Okay, I
You
wasn't sure which
take a
one makes
+2 on
sense
this.
for
What's
digging.
that?
I wasn't sure which makes sense for operating the equipment.
Repair.
Repair. Okay.
Or I'd allow
Let's
you
try it.
piloting too, actually. Come to think of it.
That's what I was trying to swing for
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
And add +2. We'll say that's because you
Okay.
got the equipment that's built for it.
Yay. Okay.
And then you've also got your red joker. So
Oh, I don't know what that gives him, but I didn't include it.
yeah, that's fine. Oh,
Is it
that's
+2?
awesome. That's actually
I did.
so with that combined with Chuck's success, that gives you 4 successes.
Oh, it
Wow.
included the Joker automatically. So
Nice.
that's nice.
And then
I did it good.
Good job.
It's
you
super
did do it
good. Turns out, just let
Uh,
Dogman pilot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I don't gotta shoot things, it's all right.
And plus, a dog being good at digging just kind of.
It makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
wrong.
like this one checks out.
So round 1 is they have this set up really weird because it's 3 rounds. First round is just notice or survival to find the barrier areas. You found that. But they're like, you need to get 4 successes in each of these. So
Oh.
whatever.
Oh,
I'm just gonna do it my way because it makes sense. The way they have this written is kind of weird.
like you have to locate them first before you can dig or something.
Yeah, basically is how it's supposed to work. But you know what? What we'll do instead is, so you did that, and we'll count that for round 2. So we already have 3 successes for round 2. Chuck got 1 success. Why don't Jeremy or Chopper and Simon give me attack rolls? Whatever attack you're going to be using to fight these things, whether it be a knife or because as you start doing this and you start locating these areas, these things start popping up and they're coming at you in the daylight.
I'll let them come after me, bro.
Right? So like Chopper gets 2, and Chopper, like you cut 2 of them down, and you see kind of in the distance they poof, and then like a little ways off they reappear.
This
like
is
almost
great.
instantly. Yeah.
We're
What an
camping, they're
amazing game.
spawning.
Oh, and I see Simon also, oh no, Simon did a miss. All right, so that gives us 3 for the round.
Just because it's fun. Gonna stick throw some salt over my knives.
Okay.
Nice.
Go.
Sure. So you've got 3 successes for this round. And remember, basically at the end of it, you need 12.
Okay.
So right now you're currently sitting at 3. So next round, Dan does his thing. So that's another 3. So you're at 6. You're halfway there. But the rest of you have roles that you can do during this time as well. Either to support or what have you. If Simon and Chopper want to do some attack rolls again and see if they can get some more successes.
Okay. Do we need to do an initiative order, or is it kind of just free form?
Just we'll do it free form. I'm not
Okay.
overly concerned with it right now. Just because I'm like, yeah. Okay, that's 3 more successes. That gets you up to 9. Boy, Simon is having a day. But it's okay. It's okay. Chuck, was there anything you wanted your character to do?
So if Doggert's still digging, is it too early for me to start salting and firing?
He's still digging.
Okay.
Matter of fact, the next round is when you'll do the salting and firing.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I started digging.
Yeah.
I would like to, since I'm waiting for him to dig, I'll support.
Okay.
I guess. I would like, maybe I can use my occult knowledge to help Chopper and Simon kind of figure out
Sure.
how to do things and fight
Mhm.
ghosts. It's a 4. Okay.
Yeah. Gives a little boost. That would be enough to turn Simon's 5 and I'll say we'll turn it into a 7, so it hits.
Sweet.
So yeah, got another success there. So now we're up to 10. You're almost there.
Okay.
So round 3. So you have uncovered these burial sites, and what you see. Let's see if they describe it here. Of course not. Of course, I can never find the thing that I'm looking for. Anyway, when you dig up these bodies, they don't look as decomposed as they should be for as ancient as they are, but they're also covered in these like 3-foot long slimy worms. Let me show you a picture.
Oh, I wonder if they're like related to the worms we fought
Hmm.
in the storm.
They look like that.
Ew.
Oh, gross.
It's the forbidden fleshlight.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the very
The
first.
forbidden fleshlight.
The very same.
Whoa.
And yeah, they're and like they turn their toothy maws at you, and yeah, you can start doing your occult rolls here, Chuck. To
All right.
Oh.
Occult. I got a 7.
all right, that is a success. So you're at 11. If somebody's got occult or academics they want to try, otherwise, Chuck, you could re-roll with Benny.
Do I have any bennies?
You've got 2 bennies.
There they are. I just wasn't scrolled. Okay, I'll try. Yeah,
Because it shows you how many.
I was just scrolled too far down.
Ah.
Can I benny that?
Yes.
And I will also leverage a couple of our bonuses. that chat
Absolutely.
bought
Please
us.
do.
Nice.
We're gonna go plus that. Fuck me sideways. I'm out of bennies, and I kept getting worse.
What did you didn't we have +1s in there?
It should have been 2 + 1s.
Okay, so that'd be a 5.
Okay.
That would get you the last success that you need.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much you douse these big leech looking things with salt, and you set them on fire, and they make a nasty noise. Smells terrible, icky, like nasty, like oily rolling smoke comes up from them, and as the piles of worms on each of these bodies like burn away, the spirit figures disappear.
We did it.
We
You
did
did.
it.
Now, and I didn't paint this particularly well when we set out, but just again, not fond of how they had this written. So what basically happened is you showed up, you marked out the spots. The whole time, these things were appearing and attacking you, and you'd take them down, or some of your allies would take one down, and they just keep coming. But then you'd have to spend like a few minutes digging out the spot, and then setting it, and then doing the salt and fire.
Then
this was
desecrating the bodies.
right. So this is like 20 minutes. And you're like having to fend off these things.
You mean I got to camp a spawn ground for 20 minutes?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's the best day ever.
And
Camping
you were
those
pretty successful.
spawns.
Everyone, you were successful. Hooray!
We did it.
Huzzah!
To the conclusion.
Dogger dog.
Yes. So, next day, Old Owl gathers the council to thank you. And, excuse me, Silas Green has also been invited. And Old Owl addresses you. You have stopped a terrible evil and helped our ancestors to rest. We
Hells
are
yeah.
grateful. He pauses a moment before looking at Mukuru and then Silas Green. This ordeal tells me we must pay more heed to our own ways and must cancel the building project. However, your refugees may pass through our lands on their way to yours, looking at you. Silas is pretty pissed. He's stammering about broken deals, lost revenues. He's not happy. But Mukuru comes up to you, and you have earned the respect of our elders, and thus my respect as well. Mua Waiupe asks that I pass on a token of our appreciation. He produces a shell on a string for each of you. Each amulet has a tribal painting of a herd of buffalo on it. He hangs one over your neck and gives a short explanation. Our band are the Wako, named because we wear shell ornaments. This one shows the buffalo. One buffalo, while large and fearsome, can be contained. but a herd is unstoppable. Hopefully, this item reminds each of you of your bond to one another, that together you are stronger. With these shells, all Comanche warriors will recognize you as friends. Still Diabos, but not so bad. And he finishes with a wink.
It's an improvement.
Yes.
Heal us
And then
last.
you're given you're invited to spend the night, given the opportunity to rest and relax. There's drumming and dancing to honor you, remember the dead, and commemorate the new relationship with the Tomorrow Legion.
Nice.
Chuck, if you'd like, you can give me an occult roll to know what those leech things were.
Okay.
Horrible. That's what they were.
That's an 8.
Horrible.
All right. They are something known as a grave leech. Not
Oh.
a common thing to find. And yeah, they do pretty much what the old lady said. They will attach themselves to a deceased being and basically like take control of the spirit that was them and use it as a psychic projection to cause all kinds of destruction.
Weird.
Okay.
They definitely brought out the shenanigans.
Indeed. So that ends this part. I want y'all to think about, where do you want to go from here? You have this whole area to explore, and you're intended to patrol. You've got, the Fort Prospect area. You've got the Borderlands. There's still places in in the Comanche preserves that you have not been, like they mentioned Crystal Bluffs. Matter of fact, I will even pull up the map.
I think we should go to the place where they said it's a whole town full of worms.
Ignore the little squares. Those are actually like little like adventures that I can use. They're just there to tell me what's available in the area. But the dots are cities. So yeah, you're currently in Fort Comanche. They're in the middle. And where would you like to go exploring?
So, what do we know about Emporia?
Emporia.
Yep,
It's a
in the
It's a silly
Borderlands.
place. We don't go there. No.
it's a trade station.
Mm-hmm.
What Chopper was talking about, some place where they're all worms.
Right?
Yeah, that place is off the map.
Right.
Oh.
It just seems like that's kind of a running theme.
Yeah. So like down here is Texas, and that place is like over in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Can we maybe ask around, like maybe some of the traders or merchants, to see which place in the area is the most fucked up right now? And we can go there.
I mean, there's all kinds of rumors of shit going on in the coalition colonies to the south. Crystal Bluffs is down that way. Crystal Bluffs is like a big holy site. So if you're interested in something, mystical, that would be a place to go. There's New Dodge City. That's the High Plains area. That's where you heard about the labyrinth. There's Fort Prospect is way to the north. You got the ruins of Topeka. You do hear rumors about a place called the Bloodwood over in the Borderlands. Emporia. Emporia. Just go to the page. Thank you. Yeah, Emporia is it maintains roads that lead to Missouri, Arkansas, and the Comanche Preserve. It's kind of a pretty good sized hub. One of the few places you can find high tech gear from the east, things like that. It's known that both the Coalition and Comanche have a permanent presence there, and they kind of stay neutral between the two powers.
Totally go throw off that balance.
Yeah.
So we ruin everything.
So yeah.
Overall, I tend to feel inclined towards doing like monster pest control sort of stuff.
Yes.
That sounds good to me.
Where can we go for monster pest control? I ask everyone in
Monster
town.
pest control. Okay.
Because we're not. I mean, we did okay with the investigation, but I feel like in a
You
lot
did
of
all
ways
right.
we're kind of get out in the open.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're just we're murder hobos. Let's be real.
we're Team Smash, not Team Think.
Let's see. There's problems that people are having in Prospect with Simvan. Simvan are a type of DB that is, they like to eat the flesh of sentient humanoids. They're have good relations with animals, and they've been clashing with the Comanche. That's over in Prospect. There's let's see here. There's there's the terrifying place known as the Bloodwood, uh, over in the Borderlands, which is a forest where all the trees have red leaves, like the color of blood. Um, there's always the you could go explore the ruins of Topeka.
Yeah,
We could find more house.
yeah. I would say
Uh,
we.
Silas would approach you with a something. He had sent an expedition into the ruins of Oklahoma City, and those people have not returned, but they owe him money.
It
So
might be good to do him a solid because he did help
Yeah.
us out, and then he kind of got shafted.
mhm.
If that kind of feels good to do a little bit of karma to balance that out.
Mm-hmm. We could call. Yeah, let's go to the ruins of Oklahoma City,
Okay.
and we'll call this little adventure McVeigh 2.0.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. Okay, that's good. That basically what I needed was what direction you want to go in, because that'll tell me like what things to prep for coming up,
Mm,
and there'll be like so these are going to be so there's Savage Tales stuff that are kind of in the region, and I'll
mm.
figure out the journey, and we'll see where things go from there. But then there's little plot point things that will drop in. But you've
Yeah.
completed like the first arc of the campaign.
We did it.
yay.
You did it, so you all get an advancement.
What?
Oh no.
Ooh.
And I hate to tell you this. I went in earlier and your advancements weren't done, so I just picked some for you.
That's fine. That's probably for the best. I was looking at them last time, and every one of them I looked at was like, "You need to be seasoned" or something else. I'm like, "I'm not
Mm.
this.
That's why I
I'm
did
not."
your last one as your edge, because by that your fourth one is basically your next. You were seasoned at that point, so
John, how do I get new spells?
So bad
you
at
have to
looking
take an
through
edge to
these.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the edge is usually 2 spells.
Yeah, 2 or 3. It's not a whole lot.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I'm going to raise athletics and persuasion.
Okay. Not bad choices.
Since I've been using persuasion a lot here recently,
Mm-hmm.
fortunately.
It's a good skill to have.
I'm just
But
very bad at these games.
it's okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it for tonight then.
Yeah.
Yay.
I hope people enjoyed it at home.
We did it.
This, I'm getting more of a handle on the dramatic task stuff and how I prefer to run it versus how they have it laid out.
Yeah. That's fair.
Sometimes it takes a little finessing, right?
It's okay. No, it worked out. You rolled well. It was a fun time.
Yeah,
And
good stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, Bert was absolutely asking questions that I would have been asking. And I was like,
Mhm.
Yeah, no, those are all excellent points. I'm like, but not written that way.
Mm.
So, but thank you everyone for playing. Thank you everyone for watching. Chuck, what do we got coming up this week?
Holy shit. Friday, we're doing more Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Saturday, we're doing Salvage Union. And then we'll be back here on Wednesday.
Yes. Bert, anything?
Bloody Appalachia, picking that back up on Friday. Sunday, hopefully can do some playtesting, get back into that, as I need to
Yeah.
wrap the second round of edits up on that this month. So I'd like to get a few more games in.
I thought of a terrible thing, and I'll share it with you when we're done with the stream.
Okay.
Jeremy, Dan, anything's? Dan.
Discord.
I missed something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Do the Discord. Go to that
Do
place.
your job.
Oh my gosh. I missed that I was getting called out because my
The
headset
job you don't get paid
at my
for,
ear.
just like everyone
Oh
else.
my gosh. No. Look at the memes. Talking us about the episodes. Which
Yeah.
is also mostly memes.
It is.
Yeah.
We like the memes.
Yeah. Chuck just doesn't want to let the GIF of the licking die.
No, it needs to persist.
It does.
It's the
Fair
gift
point.
that keeps on giving.
Indeed.
I don't know if I can.
But otherwise, that's it.
Doesn't work right if I say GIF. So
If yeah. So have a good night, everyone. Anyone got a closing tag?
No.
Okay. No, be kind to yourself. Be nice.
No,
to others.
I'm going to give you a scene. So this is actually what happens after we leave. They reset everything for the next group of outsiders to come through. Because they do this every time.
Right?
they rebury the Comanches,
Yeah.
put the next set of worms in.
Mhm.
Oh, whoa.
Tie for a different one that's a little different color. They always fall for the tie.
People keep getting murdered. No one's been murdered in ever ages.
Yeah.
And that's why there's just like one deputy out there. He's just like,
Mhm.
fuck, I'm so bored.
It's like a Scooby-Doo fuck with the
The dwarven miners are in on it because they really don't want to do any work, and so every time
Yeah.
you know, like, no,
It's
we,
actually-
we can't dig anymore. There's problems.
It's basically just like a tourist grift where they're just like, come here and spend money here and help us out.
Sounds about right. All right. Good night, everyone.
Goodbye.